So, in the second session, we'll continue the same topic of internal table with header line, old syntaxes, comparison study. This is only comparison how this varies. Okay. So we are describing the body content. Now we are moving ahead with last. Yes. How to declare second internal table with referring to. Yes. This is, I want to create one more internal table with referring to the existing internal table. That is the itab 2, data itab 2 like itab 1. Yes, here it is. This header work area is not required explicitly. Yes. Now you check. Yes. So now, yes, work area is not required here because yes, yes, this is only the syntax. Check. Yes, it is syntactically correct. This is what you have to observe it. Moving the yes, content from one internal table to another internal table. So you can move by body symbol through very fast and quick. Yes, this is very, very important. Yes, if you want to see after moving internal table 2 is not there. Internal table is not an internal table. Yeah, 1 second. Here it is like table of. Yes, like table of. Okay. So now what is that also? That is also new for you. Yes, I will take you to that. Uh, yes. Play new as we have two conditions. Okay. Tab 2, second internal table. Correct. So that is okay. New interface. So here if you want to do that, tab 2, do it. So yes, right. Sure, here we check. I tab 2 do part. I tab 2 compatibility issues we are getting. So what are the I tab 2? Here we will go to the visit header automatically because we are referring to the down. Mhm. Just the even very long back, I because the syntaxes are very old. We don't use these days. We forget. This is the problem. So the syntax, like, so we will go back to declare. So syntax to declare new internal table with referring to existing or by referring to existing internal data. This is data itab like table of existing internal table, existing itab. Then you write with the underline. Yes. So what is the meaning of this? So new internal table, okay. A new internal table is created. Okay, by referring to, that is as a result of like table of, because the table of creates table body with header line internal table. Yes, table means that is indirectly you are creating body. Table is nothing but it. But what is the next? With the header line addition creates header line. So because we require two things, header also, body also. So like is referring to the existing always. Table of, so here it is table like is referring, table of is creating table body. With header line is creating header. This is the syntax. So now if you want to see in debugger to separate, so go to, we will keep here directly at this place. Okay, execute debugger. Two internal tables, that is nothing but first one is ITLF-A1 and ITAB2, right? So LFA1 and ITAB2. So two internal tables. So with at one step, if you want to move it, the content, yes, you can move at one step. At one step, you can move it, and you can print the ITAB2 content as it is. Yes. ITAB content, ITAB2 content, 7 records are there as it is. Okay, so here, yes, I will write a picture for this. Then only you will understand. Otherwise, it leads to confusion. So now we'll go to separate. This is your existing internal table. Yes, correct. Table, that is header, and extension is body. So what we are calling it as, this is what is your ITLFA1, correct? Header also even the body also. Correct? Overall internal table name is this. But now, what next? I want to create data. I tab. I tab 2. So this is your I tab 2. I tab 2 is created. It is named as I tab 2. That is second I tab. I tab 2 is created like referring to the I tab 1. But table of keyword creates table. Table of creates created table. When you write with the header line addition, it creates header. This is the way you have to catch. It creates header. Header with the same name, same structure, same columns. So this is what we have to conclude. So here it is. Just like in old syntax, we have header body, same name in news. In this is second one also header. So if you want to move the content very faster, there are 10 records or 1000 or 10,000 records are there. Body to body, you can move quickly. This is your body to body movement. Yes. Okay. Quick. You can move. Yes. So here you have to use move space source internal table to target internal table. So you can print above and below closely. Yes, you can go to print the I tab 2 content. Yes, at one step, yes, quickly you can move. I tab 1 content 7 record, I tab 2 content is empty as such. After this, yes, it is 7 records are moved. That's it, you can print the 7 records here, I tab 2. But so sometimes this is most important. We will go for moving the records using header. Moving the records using header. Header means header line. Okay, using header line. How do you do that? Yes, this is the approach. Right. Now, either way, both statements you have to aware of. First of all, mm, so loop at source internal table body into header and move this header content to header content field to field. You move it to target header first, then append header to body. That's it. This is your now work area 2 is unknown. Why? Because actually this is not work area 2, it is I tab 2. Because header name is also I tab 2 here. Correct? There is no work area. Yes, I tab 2. Yes, I tab move corresponding. Yes, this is at a time. Yes, you can move to I tab 2. This is your okay. Now also you will get this work area is it should be yes clear header. That's it. Now even rather than mapping field to field, can do it very faster by using move corresponding source to target. Yes. How does it work? We will see. So this is very fast and quick. It will print I tab 2 content. Above is I tab content 1 to 7. This is 1 to 7. This and this both are same. Correct? Right. How does it works? Suppose I have one, sorry, I have 10, 20, 30 records are there. Let us assume this way. Now, how do you move it? At a time, you can move these 3 records to body is very fast. But sometimes we will go to loop at ITLFA1 into header. That means at this place we have 10 record is processing here, 10. 10 we read from body to header. This 10 record we will move to, this 10 record will move to header first. That is this one. So now at this point of time, header, the target internal table header holds 10 record. Now append header to body. Now this is the approach we'll do it. Because yes, you with usage of header. Okay. Second iteration, what happens? Second iteration, the 20th record comes to header. It replaces 10 by 20, correct? See, it will go to here. This is your 10 replaces by 20. Append header to body. This is your 20, correct? So just I'm trying to write this way, 20, 20. Okay, so third iteration, yes, it will come to body to header header mapping, header to body, this approach. So this loop repeats for how many times? Depends on number of records available in this. Because you have to know both cases how to move source internal table to target internal table. With usage of header, without usage of header. Both scenarios you have to aware of. Because this is the way you can go for. Yes. How do you do the append lines of? Append lines of is nothing but it's very simple. Append lines of source internal table into target internal table. So simple, you can print. That is, there is no, yes, you are directly moving from index to index, print it. Okay, that's it. This is over. So you can take 3 to 5 records. You can this. This is iTab to content. We are taking 3 to 5. That is, these 3 records we are inserting, appending at the bottom. Yes. Okay. To target item. That is append lines of. So no change at all. It's very simple, easily we understand. Then go to the insert lines of, also the same case. Insert lines of source internal table from index to target internal table index. So if you want to print it, yes. Okay. So now this is your insert lines of. Okay, done. So with this, we have done with almost all operations of without header line to with header line. That is, we went from latest to back because in old syntaxes you come across this approach. Right. The next topic. Here there is a internal table with header line only. I will go and comment everything. We have comment everything. How to declare internal table with 2 fields. 2 table fields are very simple. Inner join and all also very simple. Now we will go to the only one syntax, that is nothing but how to only accept report. I'm going to comment everything. Right. Commented everything. Yes. See, here I added LFA1 fields, right? Similarly, you can add LFB1 fields. Inner geometry you can fill. That is second type of approach. How do you handle with the two table entries? Data column, begin of item, occur 0, end of item. That is same. Only inside fields you. The last one is if there is a requirement, it's how to go with internal table. Declare syntax to declare internal table with the database table. That is data itab type okay, itab table of KNA1 or LFA1 with header line. This is what you have to know that. So what is the meaning of this? Now select star from LFA1 into table itab. That's it. If psi sub or c not equals to 0, write no data found, else data found. If data found, no need to write data found. Loop at itab into itab end loop. So here write all of your content. itab hyphen MANDT, itab hyphen listener, itab hyphen line 1, all three 230 columns you can print it. Name 1, name 2, name 3, name 4. Yes or no? Because everything is there. Yes, etc. So try to understand this syntax. We'll keep the breakpoint here. Yes. Execute directly so that, of course, after report statement, entire code is commented, will come to directly at the bottom only. Right. So now try to understand this code. So first of all, itab, double click. itab, when I double click on itab, it is creating two things here. That is one structure, that is implicit header, this one. So now you can see here, okay, yes, this is a structure, this is a structure, this is a table, correct? It is by using LFA1 and the below one is also LFA1. So when you double click it, it is automatically just like a, see the above, you can see here, this is header, this is body symbol. That is actually, it is a structure but header. So header is this, body is this. Okay. If you go to select star from, it's very important. Select star. Star fetches all rows, all columns. Correct. Into table I tab. Into table I tab is nothing but here we don't write any body symbol. Directly it will go to the body itself. Directly it goes to the body. So you will see what is the header content and as well as body content after select query. See select query here it is 3 records, 3 into 210. 210. So you have to understand 210. That is all columns are there. That is all rows, all columns. You can go to ALV view. Yes. Okay, here it is All the data is displayed this approach. 210 columns data. Correct? Yes. So now you want to see the header content. Click on this. Header is nil. Header is nil. This is what? So you have to see when header, if you add body symbol, simple body symbol, this is going to convert into body. So iTab body is empty? No. Just go back, table, iTab, you will go to iTab body, double click. Yes, it is there. Okay, see here it is above, below, you can compare like this. See, this is your above is structure, below is internal table because wantedly. So when you process loop, no, first index record comes to header, it will print. Second, in next iteration, second record comes to header and it will print. Third iteration, it will come to header and print. Correct? That's what we are working, isn't it? Yes. So loop at, yes. So first record we are processing. Go to tables, see 113. Correct? So first record we are printing, second record, third record. After that it will go out. Automatically the loop gets terminated. This is what we have to. So go back. So wait. I'm going to conclude this. This is important. So syntax to declare internal table with database table. That is indirectly what is the mean database table in the sense table all fields. All fields is nothing but all columns actually. Correct? Okay, right, no problem. Fields only. Because in select query we use terminology as columns. Right, syntax to declare. So data keyword. This is iTab. iTab like table of. Yes, I like table of DB table. That is database table with the keyword header line is a keyword. Yes. Header line is a single keyword or separate? Header line. So header space line. Always we have tried header space line. Okay. So now just try to understand, right, what is the meaning of that. So data keyword, as we are fundamentally clear with that, data keyword is used to declare internal table. That is first. Then iTab is the name of internal table. Table means that is body name. Yes. Okay. Yes. Table name, body name. Right. Next, like. Like does what? Like is used to refer to existing things, existing table. Existing table, that is your SC11 table definition. Indirectly, we are referring to existing SC11 table definition. Sub-app dictionary table definition. So, if you want, you can write dictionary table definition. Correct? Table of table space of table of keyword creates body or table, both are same. Table. Yes. So when you go to like, it is referring, this is 230 fields, your I tab also 230 fields. If it is 30 fields, this become 30 fields, depends. We are referring to the whole definition. Second, with the header line, with the space, header space line. Yes, what it does. This addition, that is this keywords. Yes, it addition does what? Creates header line. Header line. That's it. So this is what you have to understand it. Yes. If you go to, for this case, here we have last conclusion. This is your LFA1, right? So LFA1 is, you have, how do you describe LFA1? 230 columns, 230 fields, and as well as 230 fields and as well as 3 records. Correct? 3 records. Now, when it comes to here, what next? Yes, data item. This is your item. Item is created. Item is created post body. Data item like LFA1. So that what will happen? It will create by referring to the, yes, this is your internal table first. As a, yes, internal table with 230 fields, right? When you write with the header line, yes, this is your header also gets created with the same. This is your iTab header, that is nothing but header line with 230 fields, right? So now when you go to the select, how does the select query works? How does select query works? Select star from LFA1 into table item. This is only important. So this star fetches is directly select. Select hit this table, right? So all rows, all columns data, directly it will go to body first. Because into table body means it is appending to the body directly. Body. Then later you can read from loop to body and print to header. This approach. This is what you have to do it. Because into table followed by table name. Internal table name. All records are placed here. This is the approach. Okay, got it? So only 2 syntaxes you remember it. Data colon begin of end of. Here occurs keywords creates body memory allocates. Now in this case, also okay, data, here it is. Yes, this approach like a table of here. This is one way to create. There is a one more way also I will tell you, because that is also additional syntax. Yes, this is like through you are creating. Second syntax, this also will cover. Right, data itab itab like LFA1 occurs 0 with header line. This is also one of the syntax, old syntax. This also results the same, right? So what is the meaning of this? We'll try to understand it. Same, output remains same, no worries. Actually, try to understand it. Yes, this is, okay, data. I I tab like followed by DB table, right? Then occurs followed by memory parameters. Then with header line. So only the new thing is here there is no table of. So in this case, occurs keyword creates table, that is internal table or body. Okay, internal table or body, right? That is about your overall uh, like syntax. So internal table name like followed by existing table, that is it will copy 230 columns. Occurs creates body, memory allocates memory, with header line will take it to the header. Header line gets created. So all these syntaxes are older syntaxes. Clear? Yes, everything same. Only two ways to create, with all fields, with the required columns of LFA1. That's it. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you. I just used one program name, avk underscore program underscore itab underscore header line, right? So that what will happen? Complete one single program, one program covers all header line, mm, all header line syntaxes, old syntaxes completed. So you just remember it, use it. Then next. So with this, we have done with almost all the cases. We were moving ahead with the last say of our topic. When we go for internal table, yes, we have to see one report with respect to internal table. That is, yes. So I'm going to write control break, control break report can be implemented using internal table. That's why, yes, control break report, yes, can be implemented using control level processing. This is, yes. So what is the meaning of this control break report is, let's take, this is your, these type of reports are not new. These reports are there in FoxPro, COBOL, and even in old other programming languages. This type of reports are there. Now we are calling these reports are called as hierarchy reports. Okay. So this report syntax we will see quickly. Report theory first. Later on, we will go for the practicals also. I can show you. Yes, this is important. So we'll move on to the control break processing. What is the significance? And so we go to, yes. First, for example, I will give known examples to you. Suppose, like, we will go to, mm, yeah. So month-wise employee salary report. This is very easily known scenario to you. Correct? Here, month is the criteria. So this is your overall report, right? But this is the report, overall report. But this report is not a flat report. We will write criteria goes like this. Month is John, and as well as that is Here it is. Yes, month is the January. Total, what are that? This total allowances, total deductions, and net salary. That is net salary is nothing but take home salary. Yes. So allowances for the month of. Yes. So we here prior to this we will obviously write employee employee number first. Employee number and this month details. Correct. So this is your 1st January salary, right? Same, we are going to next level. That is, as it is copy paste, only month, only Feb, remaining total allowances for the month, deductions means cuttings, allowances means earnings, benefits, net salary, take home salary. That is gross salary or net salary. So now if you go to the, see, total allowances equals to gross minus deductions, we will get net. For the month of February, you will get it. Same copy paste the same story in the month of March. Repeat the story. Right, month of April. Repeat the story. Correct. Now, yes, April. Repeat the story. What is the this salary advantage? Is that here, if you want to go to the yes, this is called as month-wise salary. Month is the criteria. See, we are not right. Employee number can be printed for every month, okay. But when month differs, values differs. Month differs, value differs. Because you may get same amount in the next month or little vary also. Depends on your allowances, deductions and all. Correct? So, but we want to go to the total salary. This is, we call it as LPA, per annum. Okay, PA means per annum. So this is your annual salary, right? Annual salary can be displayed at the end of the this one or at the beginning. Yes, if you go to the Airtel postpaid bill or Geo bill, from the beginning only they will give the total. Okay, if you want bifurcation date wise, you can go to 2-3 pages printout. But sometimes we don't have time to go through each date wise call list, all time waste. Date wise, 30 days you have to refer. But if you want to pay immediately, simply first page what is required. From date to date, for the month, which month this bill is, total what is the amount you have to pay. That is the employee information. Your customer code, customer ID. That's it. So most of the people, even though you can opt for soft copy or hard copy of the postpaid bill, they will issue, they will courier to your home address. But generally, if you want to refer in detail, you can refer. Otherwise, simply you can pay by looking at. That is also one type of report. Why report is required? Because you are the postpaid user, you have to pay something. How do you pay? Simply, the Airtel people, if they send a mail message that pay this much, 3,000, how do you pay? What is the proof? Why 3,000? So you need a complete bifurcation list. What is the call list I called? Whatever. That is for your clarity's sake, where I spend much time and all. For the next month, you can be alert to reduce the that. Oh, right. So you need, all users need detail list, date wise call list. To call list, call to whom, duration, how many seconds you called, duration, accordingly charges. Correct. This is everyone known scenario, all postpaid users. Similarly, this is your month. So month wise, yes, detail differs. If you go to the, yes, day wise. Okay, day wise purchased items list. This is equal to your postpaid this one only. So day means what? That is day, January 1st, Jan 1st of so and so year. Then you have some list of amounts, a list of the materials you purchased. Then next day, okay, Jan 2nd, correct? List of the items you purchased and correspondingly its amount. So similarly, if you want the total month ending, total month end you will get overall, correct? Overall, all that is cumulative sum is the result. You can find it here, correct? Total cost as this much. So if you want to bifurcate on a day basis, or overall month is the just like here. So all months result we are printing here, all days result we are printing here. This is one type of report. Same, more or less same. Criteria you have to see, look at here. What is the criteria? Month is the criteria, day is the criteria, right? These type of reports are called as control break reports. What is the control here? You are bifurcating based on the month-wise details. Here, day-wise details. When day differs, when I purchased items differs. When day, accordingly, total also differs. Here also the same case. When month differs, format might be same, but details will be different. This is your control level processing. Okay, so these type of reports are there in old programs. Even in ABAP also, we can write yes. So control level processing or control break. Okay, break report. Yes. So here we have to develop the program altogether, right? So how do we proceed this? For this, you have to know the yes. We have to go to that can be implemented by using yes some internal table events are used. Events are used to okay to print control break report, control break report or control level processing. Internal table events. This is okay, or else some control break statements. Control break statements are used to print control break. So this is interview question. What are the internal table events? Okay, or control break statements. Yes, this is important. So what are the rules? Use all these control break statements within loop. Next to prerequisite. Prerequisite is before going to use this control break statement, sort internal table before using control break statements. This is another Now we will take first one. First one is at first. At first, end at. Yes, what is the meaning of this? Yes. First, end at, followed by some statement block. That is, statement block is nothing but some set of statements. This way you have to understand that. So what is the meaning of at first? At is a keyword, end at is a keyword, first is a keyword. So what is the purpose of this at end at? It is used to print header information, header header information of report. Yes. At first end at, it is used to print headings, column headings for report. Yes, at first end at gets okay triggered. Okay, first time. Okay, first time only. That is first time of internal table processing. That means what? Yes. So this when we say events, we are using triggering. Events are always triggered. Statements are always executed. This is the vocabulary you have to use. So at first end it, whatever these statements you write it gets executed only one time. Yes. Right. What next? It is whatever you write between at first end it is going to write as a header info. Coming to the yes. At first end it is allowed only one time, within loop, within loop, within loop. And the last opposite. What is the opposite? At last, same as it is, because as it is. So this is so today is theory. Tomorrow we'll discuss practical for this report. Statement block. So then last ender. What is the purpose of that? Yes, simply it initializes the internal table. That is initializing level. First one is this is your last exactly opposite. It is used to print footer information of report. Footer information is nothing but at the end, at the last. Header, header footer, MS Word concepts. Header is every page header, footer is every page footer. Whatever you want. Is used to print, print, print. Generally, it is used to print grand total, or annual information. Okay, or annual means at the end, whatever you want to do for grand total of the of grand totals information. Okay, for report or of report, whatever the way. Yes, it is okay. It gets triggered at the end. The end of internal table. It is Next, this is a at last end that is also load only once, only once within loop. And that is, you cannot write this again and again. First end, last end. Now we have to go to the remaining things. What is that? In between, I will write. So here it is, the new, the new, the new field name, the new ender. Yes. What is the meaning of this particular? So at new, yes, it gets executed, it gets triggered, no problem. Whenever the field content changes. That is every time changing. Yes, the statement block gets executed. Okay, this is what you have to. So, what is the meaning? It is allowed many times within loop and loop. This is one. The new end. The new last one is at the end of the end of the end, the end of ended. It is used, okay, to print some, is used to print subtotals. So you go to here, this report, we are printing month-wise subtotals, finally grand total at the end. This is day-wise subtotal, last at the month grand total. Okay, so totals also can be summarized report. This is used to print subtotals and grand totals whenever level changes. Print grand totals. Sorry. Sub, subtotals. Okay, for numeric fields. The total is a sum activity. Arithmetic operation is allowed on numeric data types fields. Okay, at the end of that is, it gets executed or it gets triggered. It gets triggered whenever field value, whenever this particular field value ends. That is the purpose. That is your at the end of. At the last. So we have sum also. Sum, that's it. So sum is okay. At the end of is also allowed many times. The end of, because subtotals, right? Yes, it is allowed several times. Sum also allowed several times. Several times within loop and the loop. But some statement some statement is used to perform subtotals, is to perform, is to calculate. Okay. Subtotal. Subtotals are grand totals of numeric figures. So that's about your overall system. And one more is there. Actually, I did not introduce, that is last. On change of field name on change of field name and on. In between you can write the statement. Yes, once again statement block. Yes. One change of is, okay, it is alternative or alternative. It is alternative or alternative. So it is. So we have a separate topic on change of and on. So all these things tomorrow we'll revise once. We'll write one program, then we'll closely compare what is the difference between new and on change of. This is important for uh, interview point of view, project point of view also. Okay, thank you.